Is there sound now? Maybe there's sound now. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we've got sound. All right, welcome, welcome. Bad sound. Okay, let me take a look at this real quick and see what's going on here. I'll fix it up. Cam 1 mic on. Yeah. Low camera quality too. Well, sorry folks. Can't have everything. I don't know why it would be low quality though. The stream is set to high quality. Oh. It is telling me that it's low quality. That's weird. I have it set to high quality. Sorry, folks. I could restart it and see if that fixes it. Okay, good. All right, looks like we're ready to go. What are we doing today? Well, a lot of you have requested that we're doing Unity on this channel. I'm not a Unity developer, so I need some help here. I need your help to figure this out. I've done some Unity tests on the channel before, but I have a feeling there's just got to be a better way. There's got to be a way to time it more accurately. There's got to be a way to load up a bigger project. And some of you suggested that if I create a project, an empty project, and then load up some assets while the project is open into the project from the store, which is kind of a really weird way to work. You have to have the project open, and then in the store you click on, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this and just do it together? This doesn't make sense talking about it. This is a live stream anyway. So what I've got here, I've got MacBook Air M1, and this is a 16-inch MacBook Pro, one of the new ones with the M1 Pro chip in it, and this one has 10 cores. By the way, notice that I'm already using my M1 Max. I'm transitioning that to my main machine. And for those of you that have been on the live stream before, you know that I use an Intel iMac that I've been using for a long time. And you might see that over there under my desk. Anyway, I still love that machine, and I just don't want to let it go. What can I say? Okay, so let me hook up HDMI here so we can see this thing. I already have the MacBook Air hooked up, and we can actually start there. All right, so this is the MacBook Air. The workflow is going to be the same for both of these machines, so we can try it on one first, and then if we get a performance thing working, performance test that's good, we can do a comparison. All right, so here is Unity. It's Hub 2.4.5, and I have the editor as well. And I'm on 2020.3.21F1. Cool. So I created a project here based on, let's see, this is based on a 3D template. Oh yeah, this is a big cup of coffee. Thanks for noticing. But it's not full. There's only a little bit, okay? I'm being healthy. There's a new version of Unity Editor available for download. I don't know if we need that because the test is probably not going to change. After this, I'm planning to do a whole video on this. Just do a nicely edited video comparing all these things, including the Max machine. So I don't think we need to worry about the latest. We just want to get a test in place. Okay, somebody says here, Marwan says, switch to the beta channel to download the native Apple Silicon version. You're not using the native Apple Silicon version. By that, do you mean the native Apple Silicon version of the editor or hub? Oh, this is true. Okay. Good catch, Marwan. Thanks for that. So I'm guessing I can do that probably through the hub. Is that right? Probably maybe here. Add. Which one would that be? Channel to beta. Open beta program. Do I need to sign up for this thing? I thought I was already on it. Can I just download this thing or what? Now I noticed there's also a Unity Hub version 3. Does anybody recommend to get that? Cool. Thanks, Marwan. Glad you're on. Should I go to Hub 3 beta, you think? Yes. Okay. Let's do it. I'm going to change all my machines to the latest and greatest. Okay. It's doing its thing. Let's see. Do I have the next machine hooked up here? All right. So this is the MacBook Pro machine. Try Hub 3 beta. Hey, let's do it. Okay, good. This one's already on that. So same idea there. Okay. Welcome to the new hub. That was not slow. That was good. Now that we're on the new hub, let's just make sure we're on the right version here. Yes. Beta, and I want to check Activity Monitor to see that the hub is in fact on Apple. No. I guess the hub doesn't have to be on Apple, right? Okay. So Marwan says the hub is still Intel for sure. They didn't update that. I mean, it's not a performance sensitive kind of application, so it doesn't really need to be, but the editor I guess would have to be, right? What's over here? Nothing. Okay. So this is, I don't want this one. I'm gonna install a different editor, and we want, oh, cool. This one actually tells you if it's Intel or Silicon right there. That makes it really nice and convenient. That is awesome. Okay. Michael Chowdhury says, is this a recorded video? Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. Just kidding. Okay, so what do we need here? We need all this stuff. Why does it need Visual Studio for Mac? Oh my gosh, come on. Will it work without any of this? Or are these targets? Okay, these must be different targets you can build for. I don't need documentation. We don't read documentation, do we? No. Real developers don't read documentation. Actually, wait a minute. It's the other way around. Real developers don't write documentation. So Scott says, older Unity used Mono Develop. The newer ones use Visual Studio. Well, that's interesting. That's good to know. Let's do install here. I guess I'll have to do the same thing on my Pro machine. This is kind of a complicated setup. I don't know if I just made it more complicated the way I did it, but it doesn't seem very straightforward to somebody who's just starting out with this. What is this? Oh. Mm-hmm. Oops. Okay. Are we on the same machine? Yes, we are. Install editor. Here we go. Let's find Apple. Install. And continue. Okay. All right. So sorry about that, folks. Another little delay here. But this one is almost done. This one is installing. So who here uses this as their primary day job? It's interesting. I've just tried out Visual Studio for Mac the other day. It seems like a pretty pared down tool, but it also has a Unity installation package you can install right when you're installing Visual Studio for Mac. You can select to install Unity there. So that's another path in, I guess, and I'm not sure how they're related. Winnig says, what are we doing here? We are installing Unity, and we're going to try to run Unity and do a build on both of these machines. And I have a MacBook Air M1 and a MacBook Pro M1 Pro, 8 cores versus 10 cores. Now, clearly this is a more powerful machine, but that's not the point. The point is, how much more value are you getting from a machine that costs more than twice the price of this one? And later I'll do a video comparing it to that one, which is the Max as well, to see if that's even better. All right, so Scott says, I've been using Unity daily for coding. Just getting back on one of those projects in recent days. Nice. And we have somebody that uses Apple Silicon version for a few weeks and lots of issues. You cannot title the script. Okay. Salok Hidden says that. That's interesting. I'm not at that point yet, but it's good for people to know that somebody had first-hand experience. Okay, so we've got, you know what's interesting, folks, is they've managed to figure out people that want to do this on multiple machines at the same time. And while this one was installing, the other one was waiting. And now the other one started installing. Okay, so we're done over here. Editor's installed. I guess we can do stuff now. I'm going to just delete this project and create a new one. Any preference for what people want to see? What template? Jeff, both Macs are not plugged in. Facundo, do you have the bin version of the M1 Pro as well? I did. I initially bought that machine and I made a bunch of videos about it. But given that, well, let's just say that a lot of people would rather see the 16-inch versus the 16-inch, 10-core versus 10-core than the other way around. So I returned that other machine. All right, so what should we do? What should we make? Lego micro game? Karting or first-person shooter? Switch editor to version 2021.2. Oh. Wow. This is... okay. Thanks for that. Cool. There's a lot of stuff to know, I guess, if you're not familiar with this. Project name, MyProj1. By the way, Marwan, you might be the one to ask about this. Do you know how to build from command line? I've been trying to do that, and I don't know if I'm quite successful at it yet. But that would allow us to kind of build a project and time it. All right, so how about this? How about we'll create a 3D core game. Let's do that. Okay. It's doing its thing. Let's take a look at this. So Unity is Apple. Awesome. Here's what I've been doing, by the way. Let me make this bigger so you can see. So, where am I here? I've been trying to run Unity and pointing it to a project and trying to build one of these projects here from the command line. I don't know if this is the right way to do it or not. So here it is. Here's the project. And it'd be nice to be able to build it from command line. But before we do that, let's try to get this other project working on the M1 Pro, which is, it's getting there. Okay, install complete. Good timing. All right, so projects, new project, 3D, my proj 1, create, what? Yeah, that's the only one installed on this one. Create project. Is this fast? I mean, you tell me. I don't know. Is this is fast? I was just able to install 2 versions of Unity within the last, let's see, 5 minutes. So if that's fast, then good. I mean, I've only done this on Intel box one time when I was doing some initial testing. So folks, in case you're wondering, this live stream is only about Unity. I may do some other live streams. I probably will do other live streams, but this one is about Unity. So I'm not going to do Docker or Flutter on this one. Winnig says, what's your experience with a M1 screen? Some people are saying it's easy to break. I didn't try to break it, so I don't know how easy it is. And I'm not going to try. Look at this. We've got both of these up and ready to build. And the only way I know how to do this now at this point is just by pressing that button. Where's that button, by the way? It used to be up here, but oh, here it is. This one, right? So on both of these machines, if I press the button at the same time, then we'll kind of get a sense of when they start up. However, there's got to be a way to do this from command line. And I don't know how one would go about doing that. Let's try it this way. And then maybe we can figure out the other way. All right, so yeah, let's go. What's going on? Is it doing something? I swear I pressed the buttons. I mean, you saw me. You saw me press the buttons, didn't you? You saw me press the buttons. I mean, I did it. Come on. What's going on? Do I need to do it again? Is something happening? Well, yeah, it's to play the game, but it's got to start up the game somewhere, right? So where did that game start? Did it start somewhere? I don't see it. Is something building? I don't think so. Okay, let's see. Is there a different way to build this, folks? Ah, what's this? Build and run. Okay, so it's Command B will do it. Oh, that's even more convenient. Let's do Command B. Command B. You see, I'm a total noob at Unity. Don't know what I'm doing. But Command B, I should have known that from Visual Studio days. Control B. So I need to save this as, okay, my proj 1. I'll just give it the same name. My proj 1. And let's go. Okay. You're watching the screens. I'm watching the screens. Let's see what happens here. Whoa. Okay. Well, you saw that. This one definitely finished first. Yeah, of course it's an empty project, and we're going to try to get some assets in there. So let's see if we can. And maybe you can help me figure out what assets would be the most heavy duty, the ones that would require a lot of building. And folks, I am still looking for some help in getting... What's going on? Why can't I quit this? Getting this built from command line. Okay, how do I quit this on the MacBook Air? What? Ah. Right? Wow. Okay. Okay. Lewis says grab a big project from the store. Okay. Do you have an idea of what a big project is? Let's go take a look. Let's dig around. So I think I go to the assets store, right? Where the heck is it? Ah, here it is. Lego. Somebody's recommending Lego. Thanks, Salok Hidden. Let's check it out. Lego. Oh, Scott says Unity Store is built into the Unity editor. Well, that's awesome. The other question is finding it. I think I found it. The asset store has moved. Is that what you meant? Oh, in the hub now? Okay, let's check it out. Where's the hub? What is this one? Oh, this is the old Unity. Let's get rid of that. So I don't get confused. Force quit. Okay. All right. So there's the hub. Where is... Well, I don't see assets just yet. It's in the hub, everybody's saying, but I don't see it yet. Maybe I'm blind. Probably that's the case. Is it here somewhere? Where in the hub can I find this, folks? I'm going to delete this one. Might as well. Well, I don't see it in the hub. Does it matter if I get it in the hub? Okay, Solocaden says new project, learning Lego. Projects, new project, learning. Sorry, this editor version does not support learning templates. mean, am I crazy, or can you see how this could be like a problem for people that are just trying to get started with Unity? It's kind of all over the place. I know. Not everything is perfect. You should see some of the software I wrote. It's pretty bad. I shouldn't say that in public. Sometimes I write good software. So, it's not here, folks. Should we go through the should we go through the web store then? John's code is perfect. What do we got here? Some of these are free and some of them are paid. That makes sense. It's a store. Marian says, try the sample. What sample? Which one? I mean. Santa. This one? Santa's Brick Shop? What the heck? Let's do it. New project samples. Is that a filter option? In the hub. It's not in the hub. We didn't see anything in the hub. This is all I've got. So there's Santa, and the other recommendation was the Heretic Digital Human. This? What just happened? Oh, that looks like it would be pretty graphic intensive, huh? Wow. Should we try this? Add to my assets. Accept. Open in Unity. So if I press this, will this work? Okay. Alright, now I'm going to need some guidance from you folks. We've got this now in Package Manager. I guess I need to press this button? No? Or down here. There's a download button down there. Aha, okay. Cool. So that's working. What will be the next step after this? How do I actually get this open and built? Let's close this other project. I'm gonna go back to... Wait, what just happened? Did I... Come on. You're kidding me. Okay. I'm going to create a new project. Is there a special kind of project I need to create in order to use that, that digital human template? HDRP. This one. Okay. How would I know that? Is that somewhere on the site that's the requirement here? Okay. Maybe I'm being too picky. I don't know. I guess you kind of learn with experience with these things. 3D. So do I need to download the template here? I guess I do. Otherwise, there's no way this can proceed. Create project. Okay. By the way, I'm going to do the same thing over here while we're waiting. This is my other machine. They're both doing stuff, busy. Ahmad says, it's not something for new users. Well, thanks. I feel like I'm just going down a rabbit hole right now. And we're gonna be here for hours. Good thing I ate lunch. What do you mean by otherwise you will get pink materials? Okay. This project is taking a long time to create. I wonder if it's downloading assets right now. Wow, okay. So notice that, folks. I've started the creation of the project on this maybe like 30 seconds before this one. But this one actually opened up the project first, so it was done first by a significant amount of seconds. It's done, pulled it up. You can see a big difference even now. Now, I don't know what you all are running, what kind of hardware, but this kind of gives you an idea of how long that took. And again, I'm trying to figure out a way how we can time this through a command line. That would be really nice to find out. Okay, so now this one is ready. I'm going to switch over to this machine. And let's see, where do we go from here? You're right, this is not for new users. Winnig, I'm not plugged in. This is all on battery. Everything becomes pink. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, now that I have the project open, let's do it. Let's go to the window. Okay, what window? This window? Cool. Okay. My assets? Where is my assets? No. Wow. I don't know what all that is, but it's looks like integrations with other software. Pretty cool. There's a bit of a delay between the chat and when I see it. So, and there's also a delay on the other side. Not exactly a real-time conversation we're having here. Okay, drop down on packages. Add again from the website. Okay, let's try it on this other machine because I think this is. Did I add it here? I think I might have added it here. Let's look at it to see if it's here. So package manager, and I think I terminated that editor before it finished. Maybe. So maybe it didn't finish processing. So I should be seeing my assets here. Is that what's going on? Well, let's try that. Open in Unity. Okay. And download. Okay, so that's downloading. And I hope that's so this is my other machine. Is this what you mean right here? Let's see. Add package by name. I don't know. Well, this is going to be interesting. Finally, we got a big project. Digital Human. That looks like a big project. It's a download of 1.26 gigawatts. I mean, gigabytes. Screen sharing is an issue. Oh, you can't see it very well? Is that what you mean? Oh, it's tiny, huh? Let's see if this lets me blow it up. No, it doesn't. Oh. Okay, there it is. My assets. I see. Thanks, folks. Jesslyn, thanks for that. By the way, this one's done. Let's proceed. What's next? Import? I really want to press that, but I don't want to do something wrong, because then you guys are going to yell at me. All right, let's do it. So in case you can't see that text, it says importing a complete project will overwrite your current project settings. Right. Unity package has a package manager dependencies. Let's install or upgrade them. By the end of today, I'm going to be able to apply for Unity jobs. This is my plan after all. Just kidding. Welcome, George. You're a little bit late. We started about an hour ago, but we still got a long way to go, it seems like. Oh, Henrik, you want to get banned? Oh, Henrik is asking for it. Wise guy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and import all this. Jeff says 90 FPS on M1 Max. Wouldn't it run at 60 until you have like animation going on? Okay. So this is taking a while. I hope this is faster than... I hope this is worth it, in other words, on these new machines. So Ahmad says, games redraw even if nothing changes. Yes, but the FPS measurement, is that going to work with... I'm talking about ProMotion strictly. Like, I'm wondering if... yeah, the game will refresh, but is that tied to the ProMotion display on the machine? And is that going to affect battery life? That's what I'm wondering. If nothing actually changes on the screen, is it going to work as 120 FPS or 90, or is it going to stick to 60? So Jeslan says, this version of Unity has a bug. Interesting. I hope there's a FPS measurement built in somewhere. Probably is, I'm guessing. We can try that out. In case you're wondering where I am on the second machine. A little bit further behind. Henrik returned his M1 Pro today. Yeah, the Air is... it's a really nice machine. It keeps surprising me all the time. I think Apple really messed it up. I mean, the Air was supposed to be like a light machine, but it turned out to be a MacBook Pro 13-inch killer. Right, like why would anybody get a MacBook Pro 13-inch at this point? Okay, I think we got somewhere here. I don't see anything else going on, so I'm guessing that this worked, right? No indication that anything's going on here. What's this? Oh, shader error. What? Shader error in hidden digital human, normal buffer, blur pass, unrecognized identifier, frag inputs. And that's coming from the digital human library. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work, but we can try it anyway. So if I just play this right now, will this show us something? Or is this just a build speed test? Try looking for a sample scene from the assets you just added. Okay. So there's some assets. Demo scene. Huh. You got to open a scene first. Okay. So there's a search bar. I feel like deer in headlights. Louise says Gawain demo scene Unity. I think I saw that. Okay. Which one under this then? Like, I don't know which one of these is a scene and which one of these is not a scene. All right. Go. Good night. It's 1:30 in India. Well, thanks for staying up with us, No Rules. We'll see you next time. Luis says folder above that. Okay. Here we are. And I mean, these are the same things here. Main assets folder. Oh, come on, folks. There's no main assets folder here. Can somebody give me a path? Okay, assets. Oh, this? Okay, this must be it, right? Haha. Phew. Okay, we're doing it, folks. We're doing it. But should we wait until the other machine is ready or no? Or should we just do it? I kind of want to see the comparison. This one's going to take a little bit, huh? We're just checking the FPS. We can start with that. We can start with that. What's all this? Let's go import. This is going to take a while, I guess. All right, we're going to do it, and then I'll make another video probably comparing all these. Play. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Well, if I try this one more time, it might work. Nope. Nope, didn't work. What do we do now? Is it the template? It's probably the template, right? Template is messed up. We asked for too much. That's what we did. Okay, other project recommendations? By the way, what does it say up here? Experimental packages in use. Does that have anything to do with Apple Silicon, or is that just because it's beta? All right, well, let's do another project then. Why not? Okay. Experimental is beta, not related to M1. Cool, cool. 3D game kit. Okay. Let's find a 3D game kit. Hey, there it is. Look at that. Oh, this is even bigger. What makes you say that this one is going to work? Is it simpler or what? And what kind of project template should I use? Normal project? I don't see one that says normal. I'm guessing just 3D then? Okay, so the difference between 3D and then HDRP. Let's do this one. 3D. I wish somebody could chat by voice, but I don't think YouTube allows that. How awesome would that be to get like a Skype conversation going? So this is much faster. But I'm gonna make another video about this, and it's gonna be probably not an hour and a half long. So here we go. We've got this thing, and now we need to get an asset in here, right? Did I already do this? Okay, cool. I already have that downloaded, so that's going to save some time. Let's import it. I did press that button. There it is. Okay. Import. Install upgrade. Cool. By the way, I am on Discord in case anybody does want to go on there. All right, let's go back here. No, here. I have a good feeling about this. For some reason. I know I've done this, the FPS micro game before, and that worked fine. Now, I'm not sure, like 3D Game Kit, I've never tried that one yet, but I'm hopeful. Scott says, opening this old project is taking over 5 minutes. Ah! In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I did the same thing on the other machine to see if that worked, and it didn't. That was the previous template. Okay. Fine. You don't want to work? That's fine. At least it's consistent. Yeah, lots of importing, for sure. Marwan is giving me a bad feeling. Henrik says, where do you work? Do you live off YouTube? Oh, I wish. No, I'm a software developer. I've been a consultant for over 10 years. This is just for fun. Battery holds up really well, Bren. So both of these machines have been on all morning for me. Now it's what is it, like 3 p.m. now here? I'm on the East Coast, US, and battery has been really well. Like I've been doing some intense stuff with this MacBook Air. It's warm, and the battery's at 55%. And this is the new machine. The new machine is even better, 82% on the battery, and it's been all most of the day. Scott says, Dear Unity, please break less. What's up, folks? I mean, why do you put up with this stuff? Why not go to the competitor, which is, wait, what's that other one called? Sorry, folks, I'm not a game developer. The other one is called Unreal, I believe, right? Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. So, is Unity better? Is Unreal better? What's going on? I know everybody has their own opinions. Most people here would probably say Unity's better. I haven't tried Unreal yet. One is for C#. And Unreal is for, what does Unreal use? So, depends on what game you're making. So, Unreal is better for what? Like 3D games? Interesting. Okay, so Unreal is C++. And I guess Unity is for people that are C# developers, right? Kind of like Xamarin is for people that are C# developers to do mobile apps. Cool. Well, that's good to know. This one is still going. This is a big one. This is 2.16 gigabytes. Oh yeah, C# is a really nice language. I really enjoy using it. It's actually my first server-side language. Back in the day. Okay. So I think we are there. Let's get back to this window and is this a scene? No, that's just a notice. Where's the scene? Does this one not have a scene? Scenes. Start. This is a... Okay, I'm just going to double click on that. Seems to make sense to me. Whoa, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna play this. Let's see what happens. It's not giving me an error so far. This is good. Wow. Was that fast? I don't know if this is fast or not. And where's the FPS measurement thing? Whoa. Is that normal? By the way, this is the MacBook M1, so it's not even the M1 Pro. What am I looking at here? I don't... Where's the FPS? Is... Okay, I'm seeing 200, I'm seeing 160. So it's kind of jumping back and forth between those frames per second, but it's not showing like a consistent view of the FPS. Interesting, okay. Should this be in full screen in order to get the full, like the full idea of what's going on? How do I full screen this thing? What the heck? Oh my god, this is smooth. Well, sometimes it's really smooth and sometimes it's really choppy. It's kind of weird. I guess when it loads everything up, now it's really smooth. By the way, I've tried 3D games in Windows before on Apple Silicon, and they're terrible. You can't play them. Where is maximize here? That's not maximize. There's got to be a way to do full screen here. It just it just quit on me, guys. We were doing so well. Nice bug reporter. Let's try this again, shall we? It's starting up pretty quickly. I mean, that's good. But there's got to be a way to play this in full screen mode. So Scriptease says that's why you need to go up more in specs. And I wonder if Scriptease is right. If that crash was related to running on lower specs or not. Let's see what's going on here. Unity is only running at 300%, not taking up all the cores. I mean, we still got some space. We even have memory space left on this 16 gigabyte machine. So Ahmad says this is just a beta. That's probably why. We're using the M1 MacBook Air stand. Screen.fullscreen equals true, says Scott. Oh, and is this Rosetta? No, this is not Rosetta. I believe this is Apple. Yeah, it's Apple. Screen.fullscreen equals true. Is there a way to execute scripts right here? Console? Here? No. You can't full screen? Really? Okay, that's fine. We can make it bigger. I mean, when I ran the other template, that went full screen. Furhat says maximize on play. Where is that setting? Anyway, what are we getting here? We're getting... Ugh. We dropped down from 150 to now 49. And that's probably related to the size of the screen, I'm guessing. Maybe not. Yeah, it is a little bit less when you go bigger. Maximize on play is a button above the view. What? Okay, so we're getting a different range of FPS. 70, 69. Okay, let's play this and see what happens. Let's see if we get anything else here. So it was a little choppy initially, but now it's pretty smooth. Let's see if I get to a new area, if it's going to be choppy again. And excuse my game playing skills, probably sucks. So it's pretty smooth. Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. And this is the MacBook Air. I don't know. How do you all feel about this? I don't know if it's coming through in the stream, but to me it feels pretty smooth. I can play this. And I keep dying, so I guess I can't play it. Let's see. All right, so for those of you that are just coming on board here, that was the MacBook Air M1, and thanks to all those folks that helped out with that, getting that set up. I kind of have an idea now about building these things, so that's pretty helpful. And I'm really interested in trying it on the Pro, so I'll probably make a separate video about that. But there's one other thing that we haven't gotten to, and that's building this game from command line. If anybody finds out how to do that, please leave a comment. I'll be reading these later on. Leave a comment down below. That was just the M1 Air, believe it or not. So you can imagine the M1 Pro and the Max are going to be maybe even better than that. This is what I got. Let's see, where are we here? Wait. Yeah. So I went into this directory. This is where Unity is installed. And that probably doesn't exist anymore because I think I changed. What? Ah, yes. Because I deleted 2020 and I went to 2021 instead. So if we go to here and then Mac OS, we should be able to run Unity command directly here to build that project and then be able to time it using the time command. So here I'm using Unity. Quit means, I don't know, I think it means just after you're done, exit. Batch mode, not sure what that means. I found this command online. And then the project path is going to be a little bit different than the one I have here, because I named this one something else. 3D Game Kit. So let's see if this does anything. Okay, so it's doing something. It's just I'm not doing it right. So we've got a fatal error. All right, it's saying that another instance is open. Okay, let's just terminate that. Sorry for all those folks that were really invested into that game. I know we were trying to get our character somewhere. Let's see if this works. No, we got a failure. So I have a feeling I'm almost there, but I just need to figure out how to build this, and I don't know how to do that. Maybe it has something to do with this flag, build Linux 64 player. We probably don't want to do that. I don't know what other flags are available. There might be like a Mac ARM player. All right, let's see what you all are saying here. Mike, welcome. Juan, welcome. Andre says, comparing to my MacBook Pro 15-inch, runs pretty smoothly. It does. I have a MacBook Pro 15-inch here as well. Okay, so Scripty says, you're only testing the game in the editor. You couldn't do a full screen. If you build the game and then run that, that makes perfect sense. Then you can do full screen, sure. But also Scripty says, don't listen to me. I mean, it shouldn't matter what folder. I think that's the output folder, right? So the project path. No, the project path is right. This, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what this flag, I don't know what that does, and I don't know what this does. So that's why I kind of need folks that know about this or how to build this from command line to help out here. Eunice says you can build without batch mode. Yeah? What does batch mode do? I mean, that's not going to help in this situation, right? It's still going to give me an error. Maybe not. What? Eunice, I think you did it. That might have worked. I think I just built this for Linux in 9 seconds. This might be a good way to compare build times on these machines. Nice. Thank you for that. That was awesome. Winnig, I don't think that's going to run. I just built it for Linux. By the way, Eunice, if you know the flag to build it for Mac OS on ARM, I don't think this is the right... I don't think that build Linux 64 player, it just doesn't seem right to me. If you know the one that I need to use to be able to run it locally, then let me know. Well, I think it's time for us to wrap up because it was really awesome, it was helpful, and I'm gonna make hopefully a useful video for everybody out of this session. And I'll do some comparisons between the machines I have here. So I don't know if it's even worth testing the old Intel machine that I have back there, but got the M1 MacBook Air, which is holding up pretty well. And then we've got the MacBook Pro M1 Pro and the MacBook Pro M1 Max. We will test these out, check out build speeds, check out gameplay, FPS, start times. Yeah. So, Eunice, if you find the answer to that, send a comment in this video, or I think this chat is probably going to end once the stream ends, but the video will be up and the comments will be up, so you can leave a comment down there. All right, folks. Thanks so much. This was awesome. Appreciate your help, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Okay. Cheers.